Okay, so I haven't been keeping it 100% honest with my supporters, and this is just my confession video. Okay, this is me. You guys heard me say I was gonna start exposing the truth. You get what I'm saying? Now that I'm walking in the truth, I feel like it's only right to expose the truth and what's right, and just release things or just get things off my chest. And something that I felt the need to really talk about in today's video, that something that I really felt necessary. The Most High wanted me to just tell you guys this because you guys mean a lot. You know what I'm saying? And for those of you guys that don't know, I came across semen retention back in 2019, right? Like, I'll say I came across semen retention back in November of 2019. Don't quote me on this, but this is what I remember. But I came across a video of this guy talking about why you shouldn't be ejaculating. And I swear to everything, man, that video changed my life. That video helped me or opened my eyes that I shouldn't be indulging in pornography. And so ever since then, 2019, I've been on and off of semen retention. I really started taking semen retention serious in the summer of 2020. When the pandemic had hit, and people was in lockdown or whatever. Summer 2020 is when I came to knowledge of self. Summer 2020 is when I cut off a lot of friends. Summer 2020 is when I started taking my YouTube channel more seriously. Summer 2020 is when I stopped smoking. And I've been on and off battles since then. The truth is, I started my YouTube channel. I created my channel back in 2017. And like I said, I didn't start posting a video until summer 2020. Like, summer 2020, when I was posting, that's when I really started to figure out, like, yo, this is something I really want to do. I want to help other people change their lives. You know what I'm saying? I started to realize that I had so much knowledge that I wanted to just express myself, and I felt like I didn't have nobody to really talk to like that. I felt like I had nobody to go to in my own family to talk to, because I felt like nobody would truly understand where I'm coming from. So this is why I started taking my YouTube channel more seriously, because I was really transitioning mentally. Like, mentally, I was really elevating, and a lot of people in my family, people in my own family don't even know I struggled with porn addiction. They don't know this because I never truly expressed what I was going through. And my mom probably watching this, dad probably watching this, whole family probably watching this, but this is just my confession. So last year, I would say, you guys see my growth from my first video. You guys see the growth from my first video. The first video I ever posted on this channel was called Focus on Yourself. And you guys seen how, I kept posting videos, but that when I started, that was 2020, right? And my YouTube growth was so slow. My YouTube growth was slow. And, mind you, I was on semen retention at the time. So, I started to realize the benefits semen retention was I started to realize the effects it was having on my life. You know what I'm saying? I realized that it was helping me become the man that I always wanted to become. It was helping me to change my ways. It was helping me to drop videos to help other people that might be going through the same thing that I was going through at the time. So, semen retention plays a big part of my life and where I am today. So the whole message I'm trying to say is, I'm sorry to my YouTube family. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry for letting anybody down. I'm sorry for kind of putting on this facade like I'm this perfect person, because I'm not perfect. I don't want anybody that watches me to think I'm perfect. I don't want anybody to think that, I'm just holier than thou. Like, No, like I go through everyday situations as well. You know, I have problems as well. Everything is not just positive 24/7. You get what I'm saying? And I feel the need to just show you guys this, that not everything is gonna be perfect all the time. But back to what I was saying, man, porn was something that I battled with since I was young, since I was like really young. You know, like porn is really something that it kind of like affected me from a very early age, you know, and you know, it's something that I had to just battle with. And thanks to the Most High God, I came across semen retention. And you know, I have a video that I posted, I'll say a year ago. I'm gonna have it pop up right here. This video, I posted this video, I'll say about a year ago. I'm not sure, but the video is titled, oh my gosh, bruh. This lady's dog don't even have a hold on. What? Oh nah, bruh. I'm gonna just edit that out. Y'all, what? Just when I'm trying to record something important, but oh my God, may God bless that dog. What I'm trying to say in this video is, I dropped a video it was called How to Never Relapse on Semen Retention. And you know, I was busy telling people, oh, you know, do this to never relapse on semen retention. You know, do this to never relapse on semen retention. But internally, I wasn't fully truly secure in myself. I didn't have the Most High God in myself. At the time, I was living life based on my own understanding. So how can I ever get behind a camera and tell people how to never relapse on semen retention when I truly didn't know how to help other people not relapse on semen retention? Because guess what? I say a few months after I dropped that video, I relapsed. I went back to the hub, I went back to the sites, and you know, I gave in to temptation. And that's what I'm really trying to tell you guys, that I'm not perfect. Don't look at me as like a god, because I'm still growing, I'm still evolving. And for the OGs that's still here on this channel, y'all know my channel used to be called Javaughn Jones. That's my name. And now I changed it to The Life of Javaughn, because I realized that life is just an ongoing journey. You're constantly growing, you're constantly evolving. You know, nothing is gonna just stay the same. You're constantly growing each and every day, each and every week, each and every month, each and every year. You know, you're constantly growing, bro. And that is why I changed my channel name to The Life of Javaughn. So from that video, yeah, man, I relapsed. I went back to the sites. And, you know, I felt really bad. Like, I felt really bad at the time. And I would say I relapsed around July. I'll say like mid-July. I don't even remember, but I relapsed in July 2021. This is when I relapsed. And I felt so bad. I didn't want to like sit behind this camera and put on a facade. I didn't want to sit behind this camera and make it seem like I'm still on retention when I'm really not. You know, I didn't want to lead people astray. I didn't want to be this false prophet that was claiming to be on retention when I truly wasn't. So that is why I took that long hiatus that I did for those amount of months. I came back to YouTube back in, when did I come back to YouTube? I came back to YouTube in December 2021. And that was because I felt like I wasn't like worthy of coming back to my channel. I felt like I couldn't show my face because I felt as if I let you guys down. You know, who am I to be preaching this message if I'm not practicing what I preach? You know, and the whole reason why I even relapsed in the first place, and I'm gonna hold myself accountable for this. The whole reason why I even relapsed in the first place was because I felt like I didn't have, you know, I was a numbers person. You know, I was letting the amount of views I was getting get to me. You know, I felt like I didn't have a strong support system. You know, I didn't really have anybody to really like tell me like, yo, keep going, keep going, keep going on my retention journey. You know, I felt like even though I had two brothers that was, you know, helping me through my retention journey, you know, it still felt like that wasn't enough. You know, I was so focused on numbers. I was still focused on, you know, who was liking my videos and who was subscribing, and I let that get to my head. And essentially it led to me relapsing. Essentially I was like, you know what, bro, if I relapse, nobody even gonna care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, if I relapse, nobody is even gonna care if I relapse. You know, and essentially nobody truly should care if you relapse, because as a man, we're gonna get back. You should, as a man, you should always get back up and keep going. You should never let a relapse stop you from chasing your goals. You should never let a relapse knock you off your path, because you can always get back up and keep going. What does the Bible say? What does the Bible say about the man that falls 7 times? I'm gonna pull it up right now. In Proverbs 24:16, it says, For just a man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. You get what I'm saying? So never let a relapse knock you down. A righteous man is always gonna pick himself back up. A unrighteous man is just gonna fall into misery. And I felt like I was that unrighteous man that fell into misery. You know, because I didn't have the Most High by my side. I was just living life based on my own understanding. I didn't have the power, that true power and strength, to not go back to them sites. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I'm telling you guys as my supporters that you need God. You need the Most High strength. You're not gonna last long on this journey if you don't have the Most High strength. And I had to learn this the hard way. So, you know, I just felt to get this off my chest, because now that I'm growing on this channel, I'm starting to realize that, you know, life is starting to low-key kind of change. You know, things are starting to shift in a better perspective for me. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't wanna lead people astray when I wasn't practicing what I preach. You know, now that I have the Most High in my life, my channel is growing. And that is not by coincidence. That is not by coincidence. People are starting to, you know, ask me for advice. People are starting to comment down, like, on all of my people are commenting under my videos, asking me for advice. You know, people are cheering me on, telling me to keep going. People are uplifting me every day. You know, and I never thought that I would ever experience this. You know, just a year ago, 2 years ago, I never thought I would have this much love on YouTube. You know, I could have never imagined my channel growing to how it's growing right now. I could have never imagined this. And, you know, for those of y'all that are kind of new to the channel, I have another channel. Link will be down below in the description. So to explain that channel was basically me trying to run away from my issues. You know, I made that channel out of desperation. I was like, man, I'm gonna just leave this channel behind, because I feel like, you know, I'm not living up to my words. You know, so I started a whole reaction channel, and guess what the channel was called? It was called Keeping It Real. And guess who wasn't keeping it real? This guy. You know, I made a whole channel based on keeping it real, where I was reacting to female nature content and all types of, you know, in my perspective, low vibrational stuff that wasn't really truly adding any value. You know, like, I don't really care about making people, you know, that reaction channel is cool and all, but I realized that it wasn't pleasing my spirit. You know, me making people laugh and all of that, me like showing people female nature content, like, bro, that was not feeding my spirit. That was just more so pleasing my flesh. That was more so feeding my ego. I thought I was doing something right. That was me putting a band-aid over the bruise that I was facing, you know? And I was basically running away. I had a friend telling me, yo, why don't you post on your main channel? I'm like, nah, I'm not even going to go back to that channel. You know what I'm saying? This is how much the enemy wanted me to just stop posting on this channel and go down this wrong path. And I'm not saying that anything is wrong with my Keeping It Real channel. You know what I'm saying? You guys, if you click on the link down below, you guys are gonna see my dread growth, my lock journey. It's been 6 months since I've been growing my locks. For those of y'all that don't know, I used to have braids. If you go all the way down to my videos from months ago, you're gonna see that my hair was never like this. You know, people see me came back and I have dreads now. You know, and I felt like I wasn't keeping it real. I felt like, you know, I just popped up out of nowhere again and everything is all dandy and fine. Like, no, I felt the need to get this off my chest. You know, now that I'm having people truly supporting me, I can't be a false prophet. I can't be someone who's not living up to their words. So I really just wanted to bring you guys this confession video. This is my truth. This is what I had to get off my chest. You know, because not a lot of people gonna have the courage to even say stuff like this. But I had the courage to bring you guys this video. And you know, it took a lot of courage out of me to even bring you guys this video. So yeah, man, moral of the story is don't idolize anybody, not even me. You know what I'm saying? Watch my videos and take what you want out of the video. Don't listen to everything that I'm saying, because even I can mess up. You know, even I can mess up. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm not a perfect person. I make mistakes just like you do. So that was my confession video. You know, comment down below any opinions that you might have down below. You know, comment down if you have ever been through a similar situation like this one. You know, I'm really curious, man. And for those of y'all that might look at me differently because I'm telling my truth, then you just wasn't meant to be here in the first place. You know, at least I'm keeping it real. At least I'm finally stepping into my truth. You know, it's better that I tell you guys the truth than to lead you guys astray. And that was my video for today, man. I hope you guys liked it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're new. And I'll catch you in the next one.